Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Delaney. I love thrifting, home decor, my cats, plants, all the good stuff, and welcome to my channel. Today's video, I'm doing another little thrift haul. My husband and I just got back from a vacation to South Florida. I explained this in another video, but we actually went to college there, and now my in-laws have a house there as well. So it's really fun to go back and visit all of my favorite thrift stores, and I think I went to 4 thrift stores, and to be honest, it was really like hit or miss there. Normally I have way better luck. One of my cats, of course, always roaming around. Normally I have better luck there, but I just didn't really have the best luck this time. If you are interested in the thrift with me clips, this is just going to be a haul, but on my Instagram reels and on my TikTok, both linked down below, I put on 2 videos of me actually taking you guys thrifting with me, so you could see all of the cool stuff I found but maybe couldn't buy because I had to fly home, so I had to be really picky about what I got. Literally all 3 of my cats are in this room right now. I think that they missed us because they've been following me around ever since I got home. The first portion of this video is going to be a clothing haul, and I've got 2 purses. You guys know I'm a reseller, so some of this is stuff that I picked up to resell. If you are only interested in the home decor, just skip on past this. First up, I got this little shoulder bag for $4.99. I love anything with this like embossed crocodile print. I think it's so cute, and it's just like the perfect size shoulder bag. Shoulder bags are super in right now, and I think trendy accessories like sunglasses or bags are super easy to sell. You may not get the highest price for them, but they're just really simple to photograph and measure, and usually really cheap, so I love to pick these up. This is this bag that I might actually keep. It looks like a vintage Coach purse, but it's not. It is real leather, and it's just a really nice, like, deep, good quality bag. The brand is PT line, I might be saying that wrong, made in Italy, so it's a really nice quality bag, cute little shoulder bag with some gold detail. I think this one was around $4. I can't remember exactly, but I'm either gonna sell this or keep it. I'm not sure yet. Those 2 items I actually didn't get in Florida. I got them yesterday at my local thrift store, but I figured I would just put them in the haul because they're really good items. The first one is this brand new with tags Lululemon jacket. This is called the NTS jacket. Let's see if it'll focus. New with tags. It's a size 12. I did pay up for this. I paid $12.99, but I am going to list this for around $80 to $90, and I should be able to get that much for it since it is new. I think it was like $168 or $148 originally. Well, this was a really good find. I definitely don't find stuff like this all the time, but I was really excited to find this one. There's my cat Olive. These videos could be like a search and find because I feel like my cats are always just roaming around somewhere, and I don't even necessarily notice them when I'm filming. At the same store, I paid $8.99 for these. It is a pair of vintage Lee jeans. I really like the little line detail here. They're high rise. They kind of have like a acid wash look to them, but what I really liked about them is the color. It's like a taupey tan color, which I really haven't seen that much, so I thought that these would be perfect to model for my Depop. On to the rest of the clothing, and all of this I got in Florida. First up, I paid $7.95, but it was half off of that for this Alice and Olivia dress. Super pretty. It's got that gingham print, and Alice and Olivia is a really expensive brand, and it usually resells pretty well, so I'm glad that I got to find that. Next, I really have been loving picking up really trendy pieces, not necessarily going by brand, but kind of what's on trend, and I will pay somebody to model them and put them on my Depop. They usually sell really well there when I do that. The next thing I got is kind of like that. It's a trendier piece. I didn't get it for the brand. This, I forget what this pattern's called. Is it called Argyle or something? I'll have to look it up, but this specific pattern is really popular right now. So I wanted to pick that up, and this is a really nice wool sweater, so I think that will do really well. Maybe if I have someone model it with like a white turtleneck underneath and some mom jeans or something like that, I think that would do really well on Depop. Next is this Lululemon tank top. It's got the bra underneath. I don't always pick up the tank tops just because they don't always sell the best, but I thought this one was pretty unique, and tie-dye print's super in, so I felt like it was worth the investment, and it was half off of $2.95, so I really couldn't pass it up for that cheap. Next is another of those trendy items. This was half off of $7.95. It is just a vintage Nike skirt, and these kind of like tennis skirts with the flare at the bottom are super in, and it's just a really pretty like light baby blue color, so I figured I couldn't go wrong with this. Again, I will probably have someone model it for my Depop. If you didn't know, Depop is kind of an app more for vintage items or trendy items, and I have learned that when you have someone model them, or even you can model them yourself, things sell so much faster and so much better on there. Again, this is a more trendy item. It's just a black shirt, but it's got this like satiny big oversized collar and these satiny little sleeves. Again, super on trend, so I picked that up, and it was half off of $7.99. Thankfully, almost all the stores I went to, like, for some reason, I think we went on a Saturday, maybe that's why, but a lot of the stuff was half off, so that's always a plus when you can get everything half off. More clothing items, and then I'll get into the home goods. Next thing I got, this was $7.99. It is a genuine leather jacket, just an oversized blazer. I got this for myself just because I have really been loving the oversized leather blazer look. I will insert a picture here. I've just been seeing them all over Pinterest, and I lean more towards like the street style, or I guess more like trendy style in clothing, so I love to pick up trendier pieces at the thrift store for myself, because trendy pieces go in and out of style really fast, and I know if I'm buying it at a thrift store, I'm not really wasting my money on it. Along the same line is another leather jacket. This one is vintage Old Navy. Again, with trendier pieces, the brand doesn't really matter as much, but it's just a smaller blazer. This one is actually maybe hard to tell on camera, but it's actually a chocolate brown color, and chocolate brown is super in right now. I think Kylie Jenner or somebody wore a big North Face puffer chocolate colored jacket, and they were kind of sold out everywhere, and just a lot of people are wearing chocolate brown right now this season. So I picked this up, and I guess that's another tip that I have for you when reselling. It doesn't necessarily have to be by brand. You can pick up like the trendier items, and the way that I know what's trendy is, I mean, I've always like really liked fashion anyways, so I've always paid attention to that, but you can always follow some Instagram bloggers. They're always posting trendy outfits, and use Pinterest as well. Pinterest is a great resource just to find out what people are wearing right now, and you can kind of predict a little bit. Like the chocolate brown, it's obviously already out there and a lot of people are wearing it, but as soon as I see that, I start looking for things that are chocolate brown that would be something that somebody wants. That way I'm kind of in when the trend is going, and I can get the most of it and sell it. Thing I got, this was $10.95, and it was half off. This isn't everything that I got, by the way. This is just, I just picked out my favorites to kind of show you guys. I actually got probably double this amount in just clothes, but this was my favorite stuff. This is a vintage LL Bean wool sweater. For some reason, the vintage sweaters that are like LL Bean and, oh, I'm blanking right now. basically any vintage wool sweaters for some reason sell really well. I'm not exactly sure why. So I picked this one up, especially sweaters that have like a big print across them. And it's just in good condition. I need to sweater shave it to get off. There's like a little bit of fuzzies on it. So I need to sweater shave that just to get rid of those. And then there is a slight stain right here in the middle that I need to try to get out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to dry clean it or what. Yeah, it does say dry clean only. That's always a bummer, but it might be worth it just because I think I can get at least 75, maybe $60 to $75 for this. Okay, on to my favorite part, the home goods. Only 2 of these items are from the Florida trip. One of these is from yesterday, and then I think a couple of them are from a couple days ago. I haven't been finding that much lately, but I'll just show you what I found. Okay, this I got for $2.99 yesterday, and I just thought it was too cool to pass up. It is a vintage purse and able handle. It's like to make a macrame purse, like if you wanted to make one yourself. It's just this really pretty kind of neutral color, like white and tan. It comes with these gold letters. I'm not really sure what the letters are for. Maybe you can put letters on purses, I'm not really sure, or maybe they go on the handle, I don't know, but it comes with 2 handles and it gives you all the instructions on how to connect it to your bag and all of that. And I just thought that was so cool, and I know that there are still people out there who love making macrame, so I thought that this would be cool, and it definitely fits with my boho vibe. Next up, this was $2.49. I think that this is a rug beater to get like dust and stuff out of rugs, but I thought it was super pretty. I love the color, and it's got this nice little handle here. So I think that this would be great to hang on a wall and kind of use it as a decor piece. Obviously, you could still use it for rugs if you wanted. I'm sure it still is great for that, but I picked it up more as a decor piece. Next, I took the tag off of this, and I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I think it was only like $2.99 or something like that. But it is this really nice, thick, heavy marble, I think. It's like a stone material little bookend. I was so sad that I could only find one, because obviously it's a bookend, so there's usually 2. But I still think that this would look great on a shelf, and I've just been really into these kind of like neutral colors, the like stone material. So if I find stuff like this, I usually will pick it up, and I think that this would still be great as one single bookend. Next is this basket. I paid 99 cents for it. I actually picked it up just to keep at my house to kind of organize things in. I really liked the pretty neutral coiling detail. I haven't really seen like this pattern that much, and it's just got a really cute bottom to it, and I thought it was just a really good shape, a big square that's really deep. I feel like I could definitely store a lot of things in this. I could even like roll up towels in it, like little hand towels. I could, I don't know, you could stack books in it like this. There's just so many things that you could do with this, so I knew it was a good size, so I wanted to keep it for myself. And the last 3 items I actually did pick up in Florida. This was $2. It's just this really pretty basket. It has leather handles. I thought that this was the perfect storage basket, so I'm going to be selling that. And you guys know I just love picking up things with like this light coil detail. I think it's so neutral and so pretty. Actually, so many baskets and things that I found that I wanted to bring home, but I only had an empty duffel bag as a carry-on to fit everything in, and like a tiny bit of room in my suitcase, not very much. So I had to be really picky, sadly. This next item is so cool. It is on the heavier side, so I was really debating on getting it or not, because obviously I had to travel home with it, but I paid $7.99 for this real brass unicorn. For some reason unicorns are like super in right now, and this one was just neat because it has the marks on the back, so you can hang it on the wall. You could probably even use this as like a trivet if you wanted, or it would just be a really cute decor piece on a wall as well. And I saved the best for last. This was originally $9, but it was half off. This was also kind of a struggle to get home, but I knew I had to have it because these are just so popular right now and so cute. I probably wouldn't put it up in my house per se just because of my more like neutral style, but I just think it's so dang cute and I know somebody would love this. Somehow it did not get damaged in my suitcase. I don't know how. And I still need to like clean up the wood a little bit. I might put some like Old English or something on it, but it's just this really pretty, I don't know if you can tell, but this is all cross stitch. You can tell like done by hand, and it's so cute. I love this so much. This would be awesome in like a little girl's room or on a gallery wall in someone's living room. If I used these colors in my house, I would definitely keep this because I think it's so cool. Okay guys, that's it. I'm sorry that this was more clothes than it was home goods, but I just couldn't bring that much home from Florida and I haven't really found that much in my thrift stores lately. But I figured you guys would still want to see it. Thank you so much for watching. If any of this was of interest to you, be sure to check out my Poshmark and Depop down below. But give me some time because sometimes it takes me a little while to get these things up. And I hope you guys have a great week. Bye guys!